Hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining this video. Today we're really going to be focused on why to use the chakra system as framework for exploring yourself and approaching healing. And I want to start out just with a really brief history that the chakra system, as far as we know, did originate tied to some ancient Hindu religions. And when it started, there were some references to there being either 5 chakras or 6 chakras. The 7 chakra system really became popularized in the West in the 1900s by psychologists starting to use this framework to explore the deeper energetic aspects of ourselves. And as the work with chakras has continued, there are some authors like Cindy Dale who have identified more than 7 chakras. So it's not about there being 7 exact chakras and this being a science. It's more, we know that there are energetic aspects of ourselves, and the chakra framework is, as to my knowledge, the most useful tool for addressing these dynamic parts of ourselves. Where, when looking at sometimes mainstream Western religions or Western culture, there are some energies that are emphasized over others where they almost seem conflicting. For example, my experience with Western religion has been that the sense of having an open and loving heart and being nice to everyone is really emphasized. And that is an important energetic aspect of ourselves. And then we move to traditional Western culture that really emphasizes the idea of individuality, indulgence, and personal power, from my perception. And so many people will have different experiences of these aspects of ourselves. But just to say, it can be conflicting to both live within a cultural identity and a religious identity that promote one or two aspects of our energetic selves and don't fully help us relate to the dynamic energetic aspects of ourselves. And the chakra system does that. So for the major 7, we have the root chakra that's at the base of the spine that really emphasizes our sense of self, our sense of boundaries, our physical body. And this is really useful for asserting our own identity and also having physical and emotional safety. Then we move up to the sacral chakra that's around the pelvis. The color is orange. This is more about savoring, it's more about our emotional bodies and about pleasure and taking care of both our bodies and our emotions. For some, that's really tied together. So there's some interdependencies within the chakras as well that we can see. But we really start out with a sense of physical safety and a sense of taking care of our emotional bodies. And then we move up to our 3rd chakra, that's our solar plexus, that's all about personal power, where we're really asserting our own will and manifesting ideas. And then we move up to the heart, where this chakra is all about love and forgiveness and really connects the lower chakras with the upper, or more of our individual selves with our spiritual selves. And it doesn't necessarily call for asking for sacrifice of one part of ourselves to serve another part. It's more an acknowledgement that in any given moment, we represent all of these different things. Then we move up to our throat. That's our uh, intuitively our center of truth, of listening, and of discernment. And then we move up to our 3rd eye chakra. That's our center of intuition and wisdom. And finally, our crown chakra at the top of our head, that is really focused on wholeness and interconnectedness with all beings. So the chakra system is a very useful framework as we start to delve into exploring these deeper, dynamic, what appear to be conflicting parts of ourselves, but don't have to be conflicting. We can experience growth in both asserting our individual boundaries, sense of safety, personal power, while also aligning that with our intuition and our recognition of wholeness and interconnectedness with all beings. And the beauty of doing chakra work is in recognizing that we don't have to choose between one aspect of ourselves. We can acknowledge we're dynamic beings and learn how to harmonize these different centers within ourselves that ultimately can lead to greater self-awareness and self-love. So really, to summarize, the chakra framework for me and for my courses and my coaching is a very useful tool as we explore ourselves and explore different patterns of behavior that serve us and don't serve us, and help us learn how we can start to harmonize the different aspects of ourselves by really understanding, well, what energetic center is either kind of inflamed or underactive, and how can I use visualization and the elements and self-knowledge to start to heal that energetic aspect of myself and be able to show up as my full dynamic self in all my interactions. So this is really the goal of chakra work, and why I use it as a tool for self-exploration and self-love. And I hope that this video was useful for you. If you want to learn more, check out paradigmexpansions.com. We have a free course on how to just learn the basics of what these 7 chakras are and how we can relate them to our lives, just to give you a taste of how to use it really as a map for exploring yourself. And from there, if that resonates, we have even more courses that go into harmonizing these different aspects of ourselves, and also offer coaching to do so. So thank you again for joining, and please subscribe, please comment if anything stuck out to you, if there's any more questions you'd have as we continue to make videos that really aim to serve all seekers who are looking for what can I use, what's out there that's going to help me wake up. And that's really why I'm sharing this, is I've benefited from so many seekers before me that have explored, that have gone into the unknown of what's out there that we don't understand yet, and have applied it to themselves and moved the needle further on what we know and what can be offered as tools to other people. So that's really what this is all about. To all those who are seeking for greater fulfillment, greater wakefulness, and love and truth in this life, I honor you. Thank you for joining, and look forward to communing with you across time and space in other venues. Be well.